dreaming. I'm not usually the type to rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow.
Have you ever seen this? Have you ever felt this? It's a feeling so unheard. When every time I hear what do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to warn you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. Mind, you wouldn't believe that if you saw the scenes from the stands. Come rain or shine, the supporters here sing in unison, and very evidently they are up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a foul, yeah, referee's given it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, strongly challenged there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lucas! Decent enough try.
And that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Barcelona contested that thriller-minute draw last time. So it is still 0-0. Taking ball back. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ansu Fati fiddles it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Not going to trouble anybody. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Over to the left. Great work on the overlap. Clears it away. Pinches it off him. It in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
They've played it short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away. Barcelona can counter promptly here. Clearly not happy with that. The referee brings the first half to a close. Although it is half-time, not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, great chance! Femi. Lucas. Ansu Fati. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jimmy shot a goal! It's there! And finally he has breathed life into the game! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Barcelona draw first blood here.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Sousa. And it's Sousa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In into the middle. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. That has been knocked clear. Oh, really good feet. And here's Sousa.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Played out to the right. That's good play. Suso. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Very much into the last knockings. Ansu Fati.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lucas. And that's it.
When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you.
we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first-round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a near procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. While there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition, the odds here do not look at all good. The matchday noise at real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
The road. Galeno. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's gone for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Challenge. Looking for the runner. He has found a way through. Well, clearly he didn't lead it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, that's a key interception. No goals as yet. Galeno. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fiddles it through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mario. Heading out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's been intercepted. Galeno. Could move up a gear here. Galeno. Nico Gonzalez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. Lucas. Valde. Lucas. João Mario. Looking to break at pace. Gets into some space. It's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Varela looks to the other side. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Lucas. Steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a loose ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's going right the way across, and that has left him in a heap. Out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Here comes another cross. He's gone for goal! Porto are making a change now. There's the shot! And their second corner now. Porto can counter promptly here. That's been won straight back. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Giroud. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's seen an awful lot of the ball, and he's done some very good things with it. Until now, perhaps, he could well be stopped from here.
That is good. Super. Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Barcelona have their third corner. Out to the left it goes. Porto can start a counter here. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barella. Quick ball upfield. Well, that's well spotted. Interesting ball. Steaming on goal. Can he finish? Oh, good stop. It had to be. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. The number on the board is 3. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a shot! Cleared without complication. Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential steroid rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I'll tell you what, this could be a bit different. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. The one that nobody wants to miss, a meeting of the top two. Looking for options for movement. a goal kick. Barcelona are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Lucas. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fiddles it through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Spread out to the left. That's a foul, free kick's been given. No, that's been intercepted.
But Dieter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Moved on forwards. Lewis. Modric.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lucas. Gavi. Interesting ball. That's an excellent interception. Alexandro clears. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Now Lewis. Vinicius Junior. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Played into the middle. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Lucas. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fouquier. He has found the way through. Modric. The whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Rodrigo. Camavinga. And it's Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. And that's definitely not his best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good spot, he's seen the run. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so...
Lucas! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric looks to clip it forward. Fouquier spots it and intercepts. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Fouquier. Gavi. Great defending, strong and determined. It's run loose here. Opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Over to the other side. Over to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Very nicely done. Modric. This might spell danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, super ball! Yamal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Lucas has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Delivers the ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is that.